All right, I'm ready now, nigga. I just need to hit that note or try to.
I click go live at the thumbs up.
Nigga said, you said, can you hear me? So I gave you a thumbs up. So you went live. Is
Yep.
that like, are you being like passive aggressively like an asshole? Because that wasn't. You asked me a question and I gave you a thumbs up. So the thumbs up meant
I had
the
asked
answer to
several
the question.
questions, so I thought that was to all of them.
I did not hear several questions. Um, I don't know, man. If I'm sitting here like it's my routine, I literally come in here, I warm my voice up by singing a song. You start once the song stops. That's pretty much clear. I thought it was. I thought that was very clear. Um, I feel like you starting once the song is already on is kind of a liability that we don't really need. So if you want to tell me to just stop the stuff because you feel like I'm wasting your time, just tell me that. But like don't just start while the song's on. You know, that's something that we kind of, that could possibly force us to have to do edits that we don't really want to do.
Accurate. In the event that that happens, I'll jump off the jump into the deep end and take that edit for us. Thank you for coming to Capturing Convos. I'm your host, Practice Needed. I'm here with Clown Elegant. And what's up, my guy?
Nothing much, man. I'm triggered now. Let me turn my air conditioner off because I wasn't ready.
Uh, so today has been a good day for me. What happened? I went to work. I gave my son a shape up. Took him to his mom's house. He getting his hair done for his first day of senior year pictures. So I'm absolutely looking forward to that. That's going to be a great thing. It's going to be awesome. These steps into parenthood is, it's like it's my first time on all of it. So it's like it's awesome. One of my nephews just went to college. Son going into his senior year. Um, it's just everything is everything. My different nephew going into senior year, just like my son. Um, everything is everything. It's awesomeness, and yes, I'm excited. I'm excited. So, um, what's the changes y'all having in y'all life starting with this September? I can't believe I'm the parent of a senior in high school. That just I don't know. It's mind blowing to me because like in my mind I'm still young. So how could I have a a child old enough to be a senior in high school? But the truth is the truth. The grades is showing through and whatnot. So there's that. Um, what else is going on? When Fancy gets reconnected, we gonna talk more about this dirt crowd because I heard on the radio it's like somebody else snitching on dirt, which is it's crazy. Like I really thought there was some type of street or honor code amongst these thugs, hooligans, or whatever they may call you. Um, so yeah, and then what else? What else? I was talking on the phone earlier. What's y'all where's y'all Tim Curry memory? I believe my Tim Curry, RIP Tim Curry. My Tim Curry memory, it starts with Home Alone 2. I was looking at a list of his movies earlier. I'm like, Home Alone 2 is definitely one of the movies I watched over and over again. Um, and I was like five. I was like five when they came out. So that would be like my earliest Tim Curry memory. I'm like, wow, that's so long ago. Like it's like I was just saying, I think I'm young, but that was in the '90s, and I got memories from the '90s. That is a that is a crazy realization that I've been having. It's a crazy thing to really think about. Like, bro, I got memories from the '90s. What's y'all favorite memories from the '90s? For me, I loved playing outside, playing tag and whatnot. I remember for a greater portion of my childhood, had to stay on the sidewalk. Like, wasn't even allowed to go on the street. If I got caught with my feet in the street, I was getting whooped upon. Like, that was a legit memory. Mom was not kidding about me playing in the street. Couldn't go up the street without permission. Them definitely when them street lights came on, had to be at least on my own steps. Didn't actually have to go in the house. Had to be on my own steps though. There was no way around that. No way whatsoever. Um, what else? You remember playing tag? Like I feel like regular tag was just was cool, but then motherfuckers made up TV tag. TV tag was a fucking amazing game. And I don't know why, because it's like you're just running around yelling out random shit that you've watched. Basically, it's like, um, but of course for me it was always cartoons, because like I used to love cartoons. I didn't really care about shows with acting and stuff until like I got older. But as a youngin, it was always cartoons, like running a Scooby Doo, fucking Superman, Batman, like that. And it was like the premise of that game was so ridiculous because like when you think about it, you just yell out a TV show when you about to get caught. That means whoever is it is just it, because there was infinite amount of TV shows. It was infinite amount of TV shows, but I don't know. I guess for the somebody about to get caught, when it all of a sudden they just maybe mess up or something, and then next thing you know they get. But I digress. Tag was a great game, but like if you, it'd suck if you was slow, because like you ain't catching nobody. It's like, and it's like the fastest one always be it first. Always look for the slow person. I wasn't either. I wasn't the fastest. I wasn't the slowest. But I used to have that. My agility was on the bean. I cut on a dime on you. Like you might could catch me, but you couldn't catch me. Like you would have to you would be and I just make you miss. Like, I was like a matador out there playing tag. You couldn't catch me unless you really could catch me. And that's what it was. It used to be I don't know, it used to be a lot of fun because like I said, I wasn't the fastest, but I wasn't the slowest either. So it's like I wasn't it. But I used to get on there. Can't catch me. That used to be some of the funnest stuff. Hide and go seek used to be everybody would go in the house and change their clothes for hide and go seek. Everybody everybody would go put on their finest ninja attire, they blackety the blackest attire, and we would play hide and go seek. And we wouldn't play hide and go seek until like it had to be at least seven. The shadows had to be something serious before people on my block would play hide and go seek. And that's one of the things I used to love about growing up in the '90s. It's like, bro, we took hide and go seek serious, and it was not for nothing. There was some dark skinned brothers on my block. So when you throw on that all black and then you hit the shadows, you really couldn't tell if somebody was next to that trash can or not. Like, is that a trash bag or no? And then they pop. Base 1, 2, 3. I got
Y'all
my
play hot
base.
ball?
Hot ball. I've never heard of hot ball.
Y'all called it something different up here. It was basically like it was like rough house football. It was like shooting up a rough but football.
Oh
When
yeah,
you go down, you got to throw the ball up in the air, and then whoever
yeah.
can score as many, like literally running the ball to the end zone and then run it back to the other end zone. without getting tackled, and then run it back
Yeah.
to the other end zone without getting tackled. And then somebody either take you down and stop your movement, you throw it up in the air. Now the next nigga got to run it back to that joint, run it back to that joint. What is, y'all had a name for that? We called it hot ball down in North Carolina.
Throw up. It was just throw up.
Philly niggas is nasty for no reason. Like it ain't even like what's the point of that?
What you
Philly
mean?
niggas is nasty for no reason. Throw up,
Uh,
you just gonna call it vomit. Like just call it like we called it hot ball. You know, the ball is hot. It's like a hot potato. Oh, get rid of it. Y'all was like barf. Philly niggas, man. I don't know. I feel like that lacked a little bit of a certain je ne sais quoi,
yeah.
certain amount of milieu
I mean, it was
or
throw up because he was
nuance.
throwing the ball up. It didn't have anything to do with the vomit. It was
Nah, I
just
know, but it's triggering. Like it's just it reminds you of that though. Just like if you be like,
it.
yo,
It didn't though.
uh, I
It
scream,
might
you scream, we all scream for frozen yogurt.
for a panic in the disco. What up, Candy? How you feeling? But yeah, no, I was just going on and on about some nostalgic things. TV,
Come on,
TV
just snap,
tag,
snap, snap
regular
your
tag,
hands to the beat, and
hide
I
and go seek and
believe.
whatnot.
You listen to Panic at the Disco?
No,
Oh, that was just a
yeah, I didn't
funny
know what
poll.
was
I couldn't.
happening.
I couldn't see you listen. Nah, nigga, you said Panic at the Disco, so I'm sitting there thinking to myself like, yeah, that's his. Okay, he's about okay college. Yeah, I think Gio was listening to Panic at the Disco. I think Bryant was listening to Panic at the Disco. So
Brian
I
was
could see you.
definitely listening to it.
You was like, I chimed in with a haven't you people ever heard? Yeah, that was you, right? That was I could see you right there with them.
How? No, might have to change your prescription. I was around. I wasn't participating though.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You like these?
I do. I actually do. I mean, that wasn't
Nice.
the point of what I was saying, but yes, I do.
No, I know, but it don't matter. I'm gonna just switch it to the vanity, and I'm gonna be happy with what I'm giving. You ever heard of just like counting your blessings?
Uh, yeah, Candy thinks I don't know anything about white music.
He don't. He refuses to. It's a self-imposed ignorance actually.
I mean, you can wake me up when September ends. It's a new day. Scotty
Okay.
doesn't know. I mean, I'm not going to say I know
So don't tell
vast
Scott.
amounts of
Hey,
things,
these is
but
all these is all definitely radio songs, but that's cool. I'm not mad
it's
about that.
actually movie
And wake me up
songs.
when September ends. I ain't gonna lie. I was listening to American Idiot like 2 weeks ago. So yeah, that's a good pool.
I went to summer camp and discovered Green Day. But that same summer camp I keep telling you about, this mark on my eye, that's the same
Yeah.
time I learned about Green Day.
Okay. The same homie in seventh grade who gave me my Pokemon cards and gave me my Eminem dubbed tapes on cassette. He
Mm-hmm.
also gave me my first Green Day CD. He gave me Dookie.
Word.
Shout out to LES. His name was Les.
His name's
Les
LES.
wasn't short
Like,
for shit. His name was just Les. His
yeah,
pop's name
no,
was
I mean,
Les.
it's just LES. It's just that just the way you said it made it so much more
Yeah.
cooler than less.
Well, that's what niggas called him. Like he was a white kid, so his name was Les, but we called him Les. What up, Les? You know what I'm saying? You know how
Yeah,
it
that
go.
made him
You gotta
acceptable.
you gotta stylize your lame friends when possible.
I guess I don't believe in lame friends. I believe friends,
Well, okay.
friends with different
When I said
characteristics.
your lame friends, I mean like your friends who are kind of swagless. They all get a nickname. Like if you got a friend walking around named Stanley, you're not calling him Stanley. You calling him Stiz. He gets a nickname. You get me? You got a friend walking around named Jamar. You not calling him Jamar. You calling him Marmar. Or you calling him M Dot. Or you calling him Mari with the money. Or you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna come up with something.
Not me. I'm
You got
I'm
a
I'm gonna
friend
call
named
you.
you got a friend named Chad, you call him Cheddar. You
Huh?
got a
Huh?
friend named Ian, you call him Easy. Easy baby. Easy baby, put your leg up. Um,
Wait
you
a
got a friend named
minute.
Mark, you call him Mark. Mark.
That's
That's what you call him.
interesting. It's interesting. Very telling. Very telling.
Wow, what is it? Is it?
Yes, it is. It is.
You got a friend named Wing Y? If you got a friend named Wing Y, you call him Wing Nigga Y.
I don't know what was
Like
funnier,
Wing
the
Nigga Y.
the damn name or the seat readjustment while saying it.
Yeah, Wing Nigga Y. My butt hurt.
Oh wow,
My booty itch.
bro, you
Remember that?
can
Remember that joke? My booty itch.
yeah yeah yeah. I don't care what he say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do remember that though, right?
Yeah, I said
I
yeah.
think we was I don't know, maybe like
Uh,
6 or 7 years old.
you
You
know
want to
I
tell
ain't
it?
agreeing to shit if I
Okay.
don't actually agree. I'm like I don't know that. I'm quick to tell
Oh
you I don't
shit!
know
Yeah,
that.
my booty itch. Yeah, yeah, my booty itch. I'm right there with you. Yeah.
Yeah, that one
Um,
is whew.
when's the first time you heard a kid curse? A little child.
I don't know. I was probably still a kid.
I remember. I remember the exact day. His name was Damien. I was in preschool,
Sound like a badass
and
kid.
every kid named Damien, bro.
Yeah.
So we was all taking naps. We had to take naps, and Damien was like, "I can't lay down," and the teacher was like, "Why can't you lay?" He was disruptive, so they already wasn't taking him seriously. It was like, "Why can't you lay down, Damien?" He was like, "My titties hurt." I was like, "Oh shit, this nigga tripping." He was 4 years old, bro. I'm like, bro, who raised
Yeah.
this kid? Oh
Yeah. That's
man,
fucking hilarious.
yeah, it was a lot, man. You can't lay down. Well, lay on your back, Damien. No, my ass hurt. Oh God, Damien. You know what, Damien? Just leave. Nobody likes you, Damien. Your parents don't even want you. That's why you're here. We don't want you either.
Considering some of the stories you told me, I believe your daycare said that to him. Man. Just leave. Nobody cares. Be back in an hour.
just
To a
just roam
4-year-old,
the
be
city,
back in an
roam the
hour.
streets. Yeah,
Yeah.
just roam the streets. Yeah, be back by
Oh,
6.
you better be here
We
before your
don't got
mom get
no
here.
clock.
It's gonna go
Yes, no
crazy.
watch. Yeah, just be back by the time your mom get here. You can meet her at the door. Neither one of y'all got to come in.
Apparently, Candy was Damien's cousin.
Uh,
Candy was the kid cussing.
oh, that Candy was Candy. Oh man, that's
Yeah, what
crazy.
couldn't be
Candy
me.
was the
I get
one.
my
She
ass
was the
whooped.
kid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. I was crying. I was crying at the mere mention of them calling my mother and telling her what I've been up to. I was crying already. So it
Shit, I
only took
wasn't
one
even
or two
up
of
to
those
nothing.
before I never did it again.
Listen, I ain't even do nothing. You wouldn't catch me doing nothing. I wasn't allowed to do it. I just wasn't allowed to do it. I was not that rebellious kid, and none of that. High school, I guess I don't know. High school is different, but at the age where you could tell on me, nah, it wasn't no telling on me. I remember
So
one time, right?
go ahead.
I don't even
Yeah,
know how old I was. I'm gonna say I was like 10. I'm a
10.
guesstimate 10, right? I'm talking
Yeah,
trash
he
to
was
my
10.
friend, and it was time to go in the house basically, right? But I'm up
You
the street. I'm
cussing,
away from my house.
you
Oh,
putting him down.
you
Your
going
mom
you
never
gonna
heard you
laugh
talk
at
like
this?
that before. Your
You
mom never
gonna
heard you call a
you
nigga a
got you got to
jaybird.
slow down because you getting like way ahead of the story, and then I'm gonna forget what I'm telling you. So it's like, fuck,
You
I
can't
did
forget.
forget. All right, so what we doing today?
You was telling me the story.
Yeah, I don't know where I was going with it now. Now,
You was telling me, all right, you was telling me the story about how you wouldn't even dream of doing that type of stuff when you was a kid. So there was a time when you was down the street and it was time to go in pretty much. And you was down the street. Your mom pretty much heard how you was coming at this other young boy. So what was you saying about the other young boy?
that doesn't sound like what I was about to say. Candy says, I didn't know. My mom loves telling that story. School called my parents. My excuse was I was just copying what I heard from house party. That is
Hey,
crazy.
House Party wasn't that dirty, was it? I don't remember House Party having all types of crazy curse words in it and stuff.
I don't
Me
either.
personally,
I don't
like
recall. I,
Kid never really said nothing crazy, and Play that it was kind of a to a minimum. Martin was wild.
yeah, but now we cussing.
Nah, them bulls, they wasn't. That was like a, I don't know. You can't blame that, Candy. If you had a dirty mind, you just had a dirty mind. You had to just admit it.
Yeah, you foul mouth little toddler.
Tot.
You foul, you foul mouth tot. Oh
Um.
man.
So there was this. Did I tell you about how my pop was my teacher in like fourth grade?
I feel like you mentioned it once, but I mean now you can mention it again for everybody.
Okay, so my father, who was throughout my entire life, as far as I knew, kind of a petty criminal, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
like a street hustler kind of guy, con artist. Back when they did Flim Flam, you remember Flim Flam back in the day? He was one of them
Uh,
boys.
okay, okay,
He would go set up shop with the ball and the three cups in the
okay.
magazine. You know what I'm saying? With the fake 20. He started with the fake 20. He wasn't never gonna lose. You know
Huh.
what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So Flim Flam, my family did that. Bunch of my family on both sides. It was kind of ridiculous. So that's who I knew my pop to be. My pop was a kleptomaniac. Whenever we went into a store, he would steal. He had a big ass coat with a whole bunch of deep pockets. You understand? He was a
Mm-hmm.
skinny man, but he presented way bigger because of all the merchandise that was on his person, you know? So
Right.
I learned a lot of this stuff from him. I think the first time I got caught stealing, I was probably 8. Um, but anyway, well, all of that said, this is who I knew him to be. All of a sudden, in fourth grade, my teacher, who I started my first day of school, got introduced to the teacher, which was crazy because I moved around a lot. So my first day of school wasn't something that I was always present for. And typically, if I started the first day of school at one school, I would typically not finish out that year at that same school. I would end up going to another school. So I would just get introduced to new kids like throughout my whole entire life. That this is who I am. I'm always new, right? So I get introduced to this teacher first day of school. Within the first week, this teacher is out for the friggin' year. And guess who the new substitute teacher is? Now, the thing was, my stepmother, when we were in North Carolina, I think my dad fled the law to go to North Carolina, but I think once he got over, this was the 90s, so you could get away with stuff like that. There wasn't
Mm,
no international database or whatever, right? So
right.
he went to North Carolina. My stepmother was a substitute teacher. That was what she did by trade. So she got him a gig. And do you know that after the first week, my dad became our substitute teacher, and they loved him. The whole faculty loved him. All the students loved him.
Mm,
He surpassed that role with flying colors. He
that's
was
awesome.
motivating kids. He was taking kids to the park. Like he was being creative about all of our assignments. Like it was amazing how good of a teacher he was and how everybody loved my dad. But this nigga took me to the side one day and in front of everybody, and he was not quiet and subtle or nothing about it. He said, "Hey, look, you the example in here. If you don't do the homework that I'm telling them to do, I can't do it to them, so I'm gonna do it to you." I cave your fucking chest in. I was in class when he said that to me. So
Mm.
I was the example. I had to be that. And I'll tell you, man, I never did as good in school as I did when my dad was my fucking teacher. Yeah, he ended up finishing out that year, bro. Nigga collected
Hey.
all of the you remember we used to get the Pizza Hut vouchers when you read a book,
Uh-huh.
the Scholastic
Yeah.
vouchers. Dog,
Yeah.
he had them Jones on lock. He had them Jones like pockets full of them Jones. He was like, "Yeah, we about to get a personal pan on the way home. Yeah, make sure you do your homework on the way home, boy. I ain't playing. That homework better be fucking done before we get out the car." Like, nigga, the standards was crazy back then, bro.
I couldn't even fathom that type of pressure.
Nigga, I did that. I lived that, bro. My pop is a legend. I'm gonna tell you, bro. Any story that I'm gonna tell you about him is always gonna be the weirdest shit in the world, and you're gonna be like, could this be true? But I'm telling you, man, that nigga, wow. I think that same year he got stabbed in the back and caught a body.
Oh, wow. Substitute teaching fourth grade is fucking crazy.
Yo, yes, yes. I'm telling you, bro. I'm
Clip
telling you,
that.
bro.
Oh man. Oh, that is the man, the myth, the legend, the parent.
Indeed, my hero.
And what is it called? A petty criminal? The man, myth,
Yeah,
the legend, petty.
the petty criminal.
The parent.
Petty criminal.
And
The
teacher.
academic scholastic.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
The scholastic criminal is crazy.
Yeah, bro. Had me on like a 6th grade reading level, bro. 2 months in, bro. My shit was crazy. My shit was super accelerated.
Hey, that's fire.
And niggas was coming to me like, yo, can you tell your pop? Da, 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 da. Can you tell your pop? Da, 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 da. And it was like these niggas really wanted my pop, bro. And I remember that. Even it was the same way with my cousins and shit. Like I would always call my dad, and everybody else called him uncle this, uncle that. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy to me. One day I'm walking around and I'm like, I get to call him dad. That's fucking fire.
Yeah.
I used to make fun of him. I used to be like, oh, I'm going in. Shut the fuck
up. Hey man, it sounds like a magical guidance.
Yeah,
like, listen,
I mean, God is good, man. God is good.
Like, listen, I'm a moral compass, but I'm not your regular moral compass.
Oh hell no! I'm gonna show you the good and the bad. I'm gonna show you both extremes. I'm gonna show you the ups and the downs of life, bro.
Listen, when I say go left, you turn that motherfucker.
Like I told you about the story where, like I said, I was playing hoops at school and shit. Somebody called me nigga, and I took him to the side. I was like, "Yo, don't talk to me like that, bro." And then I went home.
You ain't tell me that one.
I went home. My pop was like, "Yo, what you want for dinner, nigga?" I was like, oh, "Shit, never mind."
No, you ain't tell me that one. Oh,
yeah,
man.
bro. Anyway, what's your biggest fear?
We did this one.
I figured it might have changed from day to day. Everybody is like a stream, you know. I was never the same as I was before. I'm always going to be ever changing, just as well as I think you might be.
I just have an unrealistic fear of giant anacondas.
That's really it.
Yeah.
How do you remain so fixated on it? Like, do you go home and like, do you study it?
No, I used to when that movie came out. When that movie came out, I was infatuated with snakes.
You was watching that John standing up in the middle of the room with both of your hands, like equipped with weapons and shit. Like you had a screwdriver in one hand, and you had like a vest on.
No, I just looked at it, and then I looked at like what that snake did to an adult, and I was a child at the time, so I wasn't fully grown. It's like
an adult.
It would eat me.
That's one of them
like
adult.
Yeah.
Adult. Yeah, see, that's one of them Johns. A Delta 5.
Adult
Alpha
hand
Delta
of
5?
spades.
Adult hand exactly.
Yeah, man. And that's pretty much been it. Like I'm not like I used to be really interested in reptiles, and then I saw that, and it's like, you know what? I'm good. I don't like none of y'all no more. I don't like reptiles. I don't like amphibians.
You never had a pet weird nothing?
Nope. That movie changed the trajectory of all of that.
Oh yeah, you was gonna be the snake boy. I forgot you was gonna be the boy that was going up to the middle school with the snake on his shoulders and shit.
Yeah. And then I saw that movie. The hell no. I found out that them motherfuckers can kill me. They may not could eat me, but they could kill me.
No, they can.
I'm talking about the regular size ones.
Oh yeah. If they can get your neck, they can cut you off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like once I found out the regular ones, it's not just the giant ones. I'm like, this is no. No, then you gotta be
How
so
about them
gentle
joints
to
that'll
get them
bite
off of
you?
you, huh?
Boy, how about them joints that'll bite you like that, like right? And then you'll experience the worst pain you've ever felt in your life as your organs shut down one by one while you're conscious.
What about them? I don't need to know more than I know about them.
I'm just saying, the concept of that is crazy.
That's not it. That wasn't even the scariest part because
No, I
after
know, but like,
understanding what I had to understand and reading what I had to read to get to this disdain for these animals, why would I ever be that close? That
I
like
mean, they're
that's
from
part of
hunting,
why
bro.
it's so hard to get me to go fucking camping because that's I'm going in their territory.
I've never seen it. No, that's not true. I
Shit,
caught
if
one.
it
I
ain't.
caught no, no, no. Listen, listen,
Oh,
listen.
oh.
I caught one.
Yeah,
Well,
and I would be,
my man
bro, that would
Jonathan, who is
prompt a
from
slap
Africa.
box.
No, my man Jonathan, who is from Africa. Like, we were walking on the trail. This boy just stopped and was like, "Stop," and I was like, "Whoa, what's up?" You know me, right? City slicker, all. I'm like, "Nigga, what? Nigga, tell me what's going on. I don't move no more. Just tell me. I want to know." And he's like, "There it is." Bam, grabs it. Like, moves, doesn't move like a snake, doesn't move like, ugh. No, he's just real natural. Oh, there it is. Grabs it, pulls it out of the fucking tree. One of them snakes, one of the Jones with like the red and the black on it and stuff. And remember, they
Hmm.
had that rhyme that they taught us in school where it was like, red connects with yellow, you're a dead fellow. Red connects with black, then you okay, Jack. You remember that shit?
I remember
You,
it enough.
but I don't know if it's switched. If it's like red connects with yellow, then you're okay, fellow. Or if red connect with black, then you all fucked up, Jack. I'm not sure if that's which one. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, listen, as
Either
far as I'm
way, I
concerned,
don't
keep
fuck with
all of
them
them.
Jones. I don't, yeah,
Exactly.
because I can't remember the rhyme, you
I
know.
ain't got
So
time to figure that out.
my man Jonathan pulled it down, looked at him, was like, "Hey, buddy," you know, was like, "Ah, yeah." No, he isn't
All
one of
right.
the ones.
Well,
Threw that
he's
nigga
white.
on the ground like he ain't matter no
Okay.
more.
Okay, he tried to kill him.
I mean, nah, not really. He just disregarded him in a real aggressive way. Like, yeah, oh hey, yeah. Oh no, I thought you were one of the ones. Like,
Oh yeah, no, he tried to kill him, okay. He
yeah,
tried to
you was
kill him.
one of the
I'm
ones.
gonna tell you how I know for sure he tried to kill him. I learned because I'm like, if for some reason my dumb ass goes into their territory and I got to encounter him, you grab him by the neck and you crack him like a whip to kill him. You break their spine.
Yeah.
That's what
Okay.
John did, but he threw him.
Yeah, Jonathan. Word.
Yeah,
He one of
he
them
tried to
boys.
kill him.
You can't call him like a short version of his name. He won't let you
Uh,
do that. You know what I mean?
well,
Like
I
you be
mean,
like,
can he
"What's up,
fight?
Rob?" He be like, "Hey, it's Robert."
Can he
All
fight?
right, my bad, nigga. Who, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Hey, the nigga can catch snakes in the wilderness and kill them at will. I mean, shit. I don't care if he can fight. He can fight fucking nature.
I mean, I'm not going to be
That
going
nigga
in the
was
wilderness with him, so they don't get
nigga.
no cool points for
Well,
me.
guess what? That's where I was with him. So I gotta give him. I
Yeah.
gotta give him that ground. Like
No, no,
I
no.
gotta.
Yeah, yeah. No, that
I
that
gotta
was your
cede
actual
that
friend.
to him.
He
I
he
gotta
he's
cede that
the
to him.
antagonist in my story. He's the antagonist. The only reason he would grab the snake is to antagonize me. That's the way I see it.
He probably saved my life and tried his
Probably.
best not to let me know that I was in any danger at all. Like, because now that I told the story to you, I'm sitting here thinking about it. I'm like, well, why would he react that way if it was harmless? You know what? He wouldn't. You know what? Maybe it wasn't harmless. Maybe he actually told me stop fucking moving because you're in danger, but didn't want to tell me I was in danger. Then took the danger, destroyed the danger, and laughed about it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe kept me
Yeah.
calm the whole time. Now I'm thinking
So
about it.
randomly, right? There's this is this I'm gonna call him a content creator because that's what everybody is nowadays.
My favorite Lees are the random Lees, and that is not an Asian joke.
So he he's looking for a 20-foot anaconda. He's just like I'm gonna say he's a aspiring crocodile Dundee or some shit, and I honestly can't get enough of his content. even though he's hunting my arch nemesis, hunting
That's
to
wild.
obtain as a pet or so, or just to get a picture with. Like he's not like hunting to kill. He's just hunting to touch. It's like the best way I could put it. And every time this motherfucker's content comes across the screen, I'll watch it. He be picking up like little snakes, spiders, or whatever, like yoink. And then he's telling you about them. He calls like crocodiles and alligators swamp puppies and shit. And I just be sitting there like, hold up, let me pick up my phone for full emphasis. I'll be sitting there like the entire
Oh
time.
yeah, you like that? You admire that?
Yeah, like I just be enthralled. Like he touched it. Oh my god! Like I be enthralled. Hey, give me just a second. I gotta go pay this water bill.
Don't forget to change the game, Poppy.
Pants today.
Mm, okay. Anything's possible if you put your mind to it. So I'm trying to remember my old roommate's name. I had a bunch of old roommates when I was in college. I think I told this story on here, but we was going around saying like, "Yo, if you could get a pet," like I don't even know if it was me who did this, like, but we was in college. We was sitting in a circle, lame ass niggas. We was like, "Yeah, if you could have any pet, which one would you have?" And I can't remember what mine was. I might have said like raccoon or some shit. And then I can't remember my roommate's name, but I want to say Rob was his name. But the thing is, I met so many Robs now that it's not really striking me. I think that might not have been his name. But either way, he said he wanted to have a snake. He was like, "Yeah, I always." And then like the thing was, he kept going. Like it was one of those things where everybody goes for a second and we was gonna have a next one. But with him, he just kept going in on the snake thing and was like, "Yeah, I just secretly always wanted a snake like my whole life since I was a little guy." And then like my dad discouraged it, so I never really talked about it. But like now I'm out on my own, so I can actually do it. And like I haven't told anybody yet, but I really been thinking about it a lot lately. So I really want a snake, but I've been trying to decide what kind of snake I want. And we was just sitting there enthralled, like, damn, you Snake Man now. So we literally named him Snake Man. I told you this story already, though. We literally named that boy Snake Man. He became Snake Man for the rest of the 2 semesters that I knew him. Uh, and the thing was, he never had a snake the whole time. So like bitches would be coming over to play pool because we had a pool table in the basement. Bitches would be coming over to play pool and we'd be like, "Yeah, yo, Snake Man, pass me a beer." And they would be like, "Oh, that's cool." They'd be like, "Where's the snake?"
Los
and this
pantalones.
lame ass nigga, and this lame ass nigga would be like, "Oh, I don't actually have a snake. They call me that because I really want a snake." And then I sit there and laugh at him while I'm like holding this girl's hand on the way to my room. I'm like, "This nigga, you dog. You could have said Los Pantalones, bro. You
Los
literally could have said.
pantalones.
You could have said that, bro. You could have said in my britches." You could have said in my britches, and that shit would have been way better than you telling them, "No, I don't actually have a snake. It's just something I really aspire to, something I
Los
want to be."
pantalones.
My mom, she say dungarees.
Oh yeah,
She say
that's
she say, "Yeah, boy, you make sure you take your dungarees off so I can wash them
yeah,
so you can wear them
dungaree.
again
We
tomorrow."
we had a pair of dungarees. He was living
We all had dungarees. What are you talking about? She
exactly,
just
and we
called
was
them
living. We was living. We was
that. We
outside.
was living. No, that was an inside trait. Having dungarees was an inside trait. I think that made me protected. That was like I was one of them youth that I didn't have to go through the ringer
Dungarees
like
was the
everybody
good
else.
pants, man.
I
Yeah, you,
wasn't jumped in. I was blessed then.
yeah, I wasn't jumping nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't jumped in. I was blessed then. Like they looked at me and it was like, "Oh
Dungarees.
yeah, no, he the young, nah, he the one. Bring him here.
Yeah, no,
Bring him
that's
here."
just such a little brother. Yo, all right. So here goes a story. I remember I had to be
First off,
like,
don't nobody know my big brother, so ain't nobody little brother.
you know,
Straight up.
everybody knew mine. So I had to be like, I'm gonna say like 20, 21. I'm gonna say it was 20. Feel like it was before I had kids, right? I'm going back to my mom's house to check something, and one of the somebody down the street see me on the porch, and they was like, "Yo," and they called me by my brother name, and I'm like, "No, who you?" And then he's like, "Oh, you the little brother?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not little no more." And then
Well,
he,
you
he
was
like
on one.
refused, huh? Because I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. I'm going to my mom's house, and you calling out the wrong name. It's a whole bunch going on. Like, who are you talking to me?
Right.
Why are you talking to me? Like,
Right. Right.
the people who know me know me. So for you to be trying to make up a conversation, I went from like, oh, there's a nigga down the street to who the fuck are you? And like, he just started apologizing. When I got in the house, I called my brother and told him, he's like, nah, he harmless, yada yada. I'm like, all right, he was about to learn everything you done taught me to this date because I was not playing. I was not playing. It's like I don't know what makes me that way because it's like I feel like in general I'll be chilling. I don't be trying to do nothing. I'm not confrontational, in general.
I was a
But
very, very soft little boy.
yeah, I was chilling. I ain't had nothing to worry about. I had an older brother who like he wasn't a street bull, but he was somebody you don't mess with.
He
So
seemed
therefore,
to
you couldn't
he
mess with
seemed
me.
to have a name, you know.
Yeah, but I don't know if he would want people knowing his name. So I'm not saying it.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about that. I mean in the sense that like he wasn't a street boy, but he was somebody to respect, you know. He
Oh
was a
yeah,
man of respect.
absolutely,
He was also
absolutely.
somebody who, you know, like I already know. I know where y'all grew up at. So like he might not have been a street boy, but he was around. He knew all them niggas. He had to know
Yeah,
all them
yeah. No,
niggas.
it's like I I I was blessed out here because like I ain't have to really fight for myself. They just knew who I was, and it's not like I mean I wasn't out here doing dumb shit either, where where I had to like call him to save me or nothing. But it was a mutual respect. I didn't do dumb stuff, and I got the right amount of protection and roam through these streets.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, I'm like, cause like I mean, not for nothing. I found myself doing dumb shit with my friends, like riding down the Ridge Ave on my bike and whatnot, and just playing at playgrounds that wasn't next to the house, but was like within the neighborhood and whatnot. And it's just like I don't know. I ain't never get chastised. Ain't nobody ever try to run up on me. At least not no neighborhood people. The crazy stuff used to happen on some real random shit. It'd really be like actual crazy stuff. It wouldn't be nothing normal. And you can't account for crazy stuff, but for as far as everyday quality of life, I was protected.
Um, when I was in North Carolina, I was in a little gang. I was we was beating niggas with sticks.
Oh
Um,
yeah, you was
it
an
was like
absolute hooligan.
I went down there.
That's
I
funny
started
because of
cussing
the
like
shirt you got
crazy.
on, bro.
What shirt I got on? Oh, lacrosse.
Yeah,
What's
that
crazy
was
about
your
that?
gang. That was your gang. That's what they do.
Oh yeah, we was running around with sticks. Yeah,
Yeah.
dog. So like, so I think I might have been about. I was about 9, and all the homies I was rolling with was like 12. But they was like little niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like I was bigger than
Hmm.
everybody. Like so, I was rolling with boys that was like 12, but they was beefing with boys that was like 14, 15. But we had two niggas that was like 19, 20 that was telling us what to do and like directing us. You know what I'm saying? So we was like, if we lose any fights, we was out there with all the confidence in the world. We was like, yo, if we lose any fights, we gonna go get them. So we good. We ain't about to lose shit. We ain't lose shit, bro. We was beating niggas the fuck up, bro. 13, 14, running through projects, bro. We was beating niggas the fuck up. Like, That shit was crazy.
It sounds ridiculous. I'm
It's
not trying to
super
downplay
ridiculous, bro.
it. It just sounds
It's super
ridiculous.
fucking ridiculous, bro. That's who I
Oh
had to beat
man.
when I wasn't in Philly. Then I came to Philly and got fucking bullied.
Oh shit! You say it like
That
that,
was literally
it's
I
actually
was.
pretty
That
abusive.
was who I was the summer before. Like I had a whole crew. Like I was second in command. Like I was the youngest nigga in the crew, but like the biggest nigga in the crew. Like then I came back to Philly and it was just like, nigga, why you talking with a list? Punch that nigga in the face. Punch that nigga in the face.
Stop.
Ah, why your Tims ain't got no fucking rims on the top of them, man? You got the butt
You
nakeds
ain't got no
on.
leather. You got butt naked.
Hmm.
Stop.
Jordan didn't wear those Jordans. What the fuck is those? Those is some
Yeah.
Eddie Joneses or something. The fuck you
One
got on?
one thing I can say that I'm super grateful for when during the time frame where my mom was responsible for my sneakers and stuff, she ain't buy me no fake Jordans.
No,
That's
they
what
wasn't
like I mean
fake.
I ain't get no Jordans,
They
but
wasn't
at least
fake.
she ain't get the fake ones.
No, they was them Eddie Jones. They was the Eddie Jones Jones that dropped when we was in like fifth, sixth grade. They was actually super
Oh
fire, but niggas just didn't know how fire they was before they got on. Remember they dropped in
no,
the
I
black
do remember that, but
with the
I'm
white and
saying
the
in
red,
general,
and then the
cause
black with the white and the blue. No, I know.
like
My mom had me in all Tommy. My mom had me fucking decked out. But the thing was, my mom was on some shit like when I started fifth grade, my mom had me going to school with some swish swish pants and some shell toes. And that's not what niggas was on, bro. You know what I'm
yo,
saying?
she like a
Remember what you
'70s
started in
kid,
fifth grade. Remember what you started in fifth grade with.
bro. I went to Catholic school. I had on a
So you had a
uniform from
uniform, but you ain't
kindergarten to
had no good
college.
shoes. Yeah, y'all niggas was wearing leather shoes and everything. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's wild.
my
No,
school
so
attire
yeah,
wasn't
no, my
there.
mom started me off with the, and the thing was, I had Jordans from like before, because I had been down south, but all my shit from down south was dingy as fuck. You know what I mean? Because I was in the streets. So
Yeah, them
when
dirt
I came up,
fields.
I'm like, fuck it. So these niggas was actually calling me shell toes behind my fucking back. Like that shit was crazy. Like when I finally went to go talk to a John, I don't want to say her name because she that shit crazy. But anyway, when I finally went to go talk to a John, she was like, "Oh yeah, you know we call you shell toes." I was like, "What the?" I was mad as shit because I had on Tim's at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt
Yeah,
like I
like
came up.
y'all got options. Yo, you ain't have to call me
Y'all
that.
could have called me anything. Yeah, that shit hurt.
Yeah, man.
All right. Let me ask you, who put you on anime?
Uh, I would say Rocktastic.
What he had you watching? Sailor Moon back in the
No,
day.
so no. Like
You was
back in
like
the day,
you was like
it was
fighting
just on.
evil by moonlight.
I mean, Sailor Moon is a classic. We not going to act like it's not. But like,
Are you
so
Tuxedo
back in the
Mask
day,
or are you the Moonlight Knight?
I'm unfortunately not involved with any Sailor
Oh,
Scouts.
you Sailor Jupiter,
No.
Mercury.
So I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if if you actually want to answer to your question because you be leading me so far away from whatever you said, and I
Yes, I
just
want answers, nigga. I want you
all
to
right. So
be
what was
as
the question
engaging as
again?
I am. Are
Right,
you
right. But what was the
Tuxedo
question
Mask or are
again?
you the Moonlight Knight?
I swore you had a question before that.
I said, oh, you said Rocktastic put you on anime, and I said, oh, y'all niggas was watching Sailor Moon. He put you on Sailor Moon.
Oh yeah. So I was about to tell you actually how I got into anime.
Go ahead.
No, I'm trying to stay engaged because it's like I'm trying to figure out which way we going because like I am very easily distracted and I wear
Well,
that because
thank you
it's a
for
badge
letting
of
me know
honor.
that. I won't actually go out of my way to do it so much then. Now that I know it's easy.
Yeah, no, I'm very easily distracted. It's like a funny joke um, from my longtime friends. such as Rocktastic. It'd be like every time I run into one of those distracted moments,
Mhm.
squirrel is we just say that it's like, oh yeah, I was trying to think of something, but got distracted, and it's a lot of the
Oh
time it gets
shit!
me
I
back.
think I might have heard him say that too.
You've absolutely heard him say that.
Yeah, but I didn't like nobody explained it to me, but yeah,
Yeah,
I've definitely heard him say
yeah, it's just as simple as something
squirrel.
running across my vision. I'm like, oh yeah, and I'm whatever I was saying or doing is done. It's really
Oh
that
man,
simple as far as like the level
your
of the
attention span.
distraction. Huh?
Okay, I say your attention span.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't get the video game like I can't multitask. I can't. That's the best way to
Okay, are
put
you
it.
gonna tell your fucking story or what?
I don't know where the story is.
Okay. Rocktastic put you on anime. What anime you was doing? Tell me how you got on anime and what the fuck, how that all
Oh
started.
yeah. So I mean as a kid, Goku came on Tsunami.
Dragon Ball Z. Dragon,
Yeah.
Dragon,
So
Ball,
like
Dragon, Dragon Ball
that
Z.
with that being animated, that fell into everything I would watch, right? But
Mhm.
I didn't consistently have cable growing up, so it's like sometimes I
Mm.
was able to watch Dragon Ball, sometimes I wasn't. Um,
Mm.
sometimes I was able to watch the Sailor Scouts, sometimes I wasn't.
Shenron was like a distant
He was a distant
homie.
uncle.
He was just a visitor at times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So it's
saying? He
like
wasn't always around.
so I would
We'll
I would
see
get
him
to see some
taking.
of the Cell Saga, and then I came back and it's Majin Buu. Like you feel
So, okay.
me?
Yes, yes. Okay. Well, you know what? All right. Can I tell you a little bit about how I can relate to at least two of the things that you just said?
Sure.
Uh, all right. Okay. So, when I was in seventh grade, and I'm dating myself, but that's fine. When I was in seventh grade, so that means I'm going to have to have been like 12, 13, right?
Oh
Because
yeah,
my
because your
birthday's in
birthday is in the
March,
school year.
right? My birthday's in March. So I was 12, 13. And at that time on PHL 17, my guy, my brother, my dude,
Mm-hmm.
at 6, okay, I was a kid who was wrong. I was raised way wrong. And I already told you about how I slept in class. So this was the lineup, bro. Telling you, it was crazy wrong. At 4 o'clock in the morning, there would be like some random ass uh paid commercial like Ron Popeil or some shit like that, and I would be watching it. And then at 5, it would be Happy Days, and at 5:30, it would be something like Wait Till Your Father Gets Home, or it would be like one of the shows from that era, right? Uh, Mama's Family or something. And then at 6, it would be Sailor Moon. And then at 6:30, it would be Dragon Ball Z. And at 7, it would be Pokemon. And that started up the mainstream morning lineup. All right. Now, me, I was up all night. So I'm sitting there taking it all in. That was how I discovered any form of anime, by being up at 6 in the morning on WPHL 17.
Mm-hmm.
And since I was 12, 13, it was the year 2000, 1999, going into 2000.
Yeah, yeah. That's fire. That's fire. Um,
And as far as, I'm sorry, that was the two. But here's the third one. And as far as the Cell Saga, you know how I watched the Cell Saga? I watched the Cell Saga on fucking cassette tape with no dubs that a nigga ordered from Japan. Shit was
oh, that's
ugly. It
that's
was like it was a
fire.
bootleg. It was the bootleggest of the bootlegs. That was when
No,
Mr.
it was
Satan
the
wasn't even
original
called Mr.
copy.
Satan.
Yeah, it's just the time.
Yeah. It was like Hasatan. Like, damn.
Ah, yeah. Oh man. So yeah, watching them joints when I was younger is like I would catch some of it, but I wouldn't be able to get the whole entire thing. And then like once I got access to it, I just watched it. That's how I know what happened in some of them. But I honestly could go back to Dragon Ball and watch it again. But right now I'm on Bleach, and that
Or
that goes to y'all listening, because y'all don't actually want to watch Bleach with me, and it's okay. But I see how it is. Fancy clown. You coming to Sexy Nerds with me?
and that's why I always bring up uh Sailor Moon just as much as I bring up Dragon Ball Z because it's a pivotal part of my childhood. Like that was
Yeah,
my
no, Sailor Moon
introduction.
was an absolute good
And by
joint.
the time you niggas was watching Toonami, which didn't exist during this period that I'm talking about,
Uh huh.
but and I'm talking about regular TV also. That was what I wanted to speak to as well. There was no
Yeah.
cable involved in this introduction, right?
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
by
No,
the
no, no.
time but by the time you niggas was watching Toonami and all of that shit,
Mm-hmm.
Cowboy Bebop had already shown itself like 3 or 4 times over before Toonami was a thing. On Cartoon Network, Cowboy Bebop was showing.
Yeah.
And then Toonami came, and Cowboy Bebop became a staple of Toonami. But Cowboy Bebop came before the Toonami shit. So I felt like a whole lot of people had the opportunity to do that as well.
Right, right, right. But real quick, can you hear me? You ready?
Do I want to? Am I going to Sexy Nerds?
Yeah.
What day is it?
It's a Friday.
I'm off on that Friday. Let me see what the Saturday. Wait, is it the next? Is it next Friday?
No,
Oh,
it's
what
the
Friday is it?
18th.
Oh shit! You trying to get us shot? You can't be telling niggas where we at on the day
Yeah,
that we
no,
there.
you asking these questions, knowing I'm gonna give you the answer. I can't
Yeah,
ask you to
you
go
trying to get
somewhere
us
with me
fucking
without
hit
telling
up,
you.
nigga. I'm not trying to get hit up. Sexy Nerds right next door to Fred though, so we good.
Not that week.
We got to come up with a plan.
I'm going.
What's the day?
The plan is I'm going, and I'm inviting you
That's
to come
fine,
along.
but we need to come up with a plan for the fucking for the firearms. That's what I'm talking about.
Typically,
What
it's
day
not
is it?
immediate. It's a Friday.
What fucking date? What day of the year is it?
I literally just told you that too.
What is
That's
it?
why you just said we you gonna get a shot. That's literally
I know, but
your
I got
response.
my yeah, I know, but I got my calendar up now. So what is it again?
The 18th.
Oh, you talking about next month? Uh, I'm off that day, and I work the very next morning. So what time does the event start?
It's club hours.
I don't know what you mean by that because I've been a bartender for like 20 years, so
Yeah,
things
well, think
vary
about the time y'all
as
start
far as
playing
I
the
know.
good music in the bars. The bars you work at, they normally have a DJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't sound confident.
No, because I'm like I'm pissed off because you're black.
Pissed off. You're black too.
Yeah, I'm pissed off because you're black. Because you're talking about like something very specific, and I just realized that. And I was talking about something pretty general. So I was just like, oh, okay. Oh, I get what you're talking about. Oh, okay. With those types of events, yeah, 11.
Candy thinks you're going to back out.
I never said I was going. There's nothing to back out from. I never made a commitment.
Yeah, I know that. That's why I don't know. I got lost with what you were saying because I don't know. But so
Well, the first thing I said was I'm off that day, but then I said I'm working the very next morning. You know I wake up at 4:30 to go to work. So if I'm going to an event that starts at roughly 11 o'clock, yeah, no, I never committed to going to this. So there's nothing for me to back out of.
So you gonna commit or no?
How the fuck do you expect me to go to an event when I got to be to work at 6 o'clock in the morning the next morning?
Um,
I wouldn't invite you to something like that. I wouldn't even put you in a position where you got to say no to me.
well, I want to hang out with you while we do stuff I want to do.
We'll go around, like, consider my hours.
Well, this is me considering them. I gotta ask.
Well, yeah.
Otherwise,
I mean, you
I'm not.
definitely asked me. Like, it's not typical that my schedule is written out that long in advance, but it is this month. So,
Okay. Well, yeah, I had to ask early because
and I can't
otherwise,
deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't want to fuck with me. I will go anywhere
I was
with
trying to have you in
anybody.
the truck with me, doing
Oh,
anime stuff with me.
right. And I will go anywhere with anybody. And I will catch anything, even a body.
Hey, to them niggas thinking we soft, we don't play.
Yeah, you want to break down a song today? You want to break down
Let's
another
see, what
song
time is it?
today?
I don't know. What other content can we bring our listeners? Because we hear a lot of days, so it's not like we gotta break down the song every day. What other? It depends. What's our other option now?
Now, you
Um,
tell me what your notes is. Tell me what you got written down, or tell me what you got prepared to present.
I ain't got shit. I
All right. Now,
literally.
with that said, then,
I mean, with that said, you still asking what I want to do.
I mean, I leave
So,
you. I leave you in charge of everything.
yeah, squirrel. Um, so I super enjoy over under proper rated. Um, because I feel like that sparks random conversation, especially when we get other people
Oh,
in
you want to do
about
properly
their
rated?
shit.
Okay. Let's introduce our original segment that we created here called Properly Rated. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, this is Properly Rated, y'all. The fuck was that?
Think you click gunshot.
I did click gunshot, but ain't no gunshot pop.
That that,
Oh, that
that
was trash.
is you know what is that, like a revolver or something?
Yeah, let's do that. All right, let's go with that one. All right, now welcome to our original segment, Properly Rated. All right, cool. All right, you
It's
ready?
so
You got something?
it's
You
so
ready? Because I'm ready.
agonizing. Shoot, but not that
Shoot.
guy.
Okay. Properly rated. Properly rated. Child support.
Overrated. No, no, it's properly rated. Definitely properly rated. How you feel
Mm.
about it?
Mm. Me personally,
Hmm.
it's on my list because it was a difficult thing for me to figure out. Okay. For the one thing, I hate it, right? Because I feel like in a whole lot of circumstances, it actually discourages fatherhood. It discourages proper fatherhood, right? Because a lot of times it makes niggas so broke that he embarrassed to even go around his kid, right? Sometimes.
Hmm.
And then there's other times where I personally feel like it encourages niggas to be deadbeat dads because it's like, hey, you're paying the money, so just disappear. You did your legal part, okay? So you get away with that, right? I pay for my kids, right? Remember that Chris Rock joke when a nigga was like, I take care of my kids, I pay my bills. He was like, niggas always want some credit for some shit they supposed to do.
Yeah,
He
I
was like,
remember
I
that
pay my
joke.
bills. Nigga, you supposed to pay your fucking bills. I take care of my kids. Nigga, you supposed to pay your, all that shit. It's real shit though.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and then, uh, lastly, for the child support point, it turns bitches into leeches. And even if a bitch wasn't about to be a leech, like that wasn't her thing, that wasn't her plan in life. When she found out she could get that, ooh, baby, she was like, "Oh yeah, this is a good system."
Mm. And I do feel like that's very, very valid because that's
I made 3 points, all of them valid.
yeah, because there's various cases where all three of those points are in play. There's various cases where all three of those points are in play. The reason why I feel like child support is properly rated, because when you do run into the cases where the money is being used for the child, um, it is undeniable. Like, so let's go against the some of the things you said. A nigga was going to be a deadbeat whether he was on child support or not. Um, if he get put on child support and be a deadbeat, he didn't really have no intentions on being in that child's life. Um, what was the other one you said about what the dudes do? I don't know. You said something about women being
Can I
leeches.
ask you a real personal question? It's crazy. This is a crazy question because I'm going to use you as an example to actually
Yeah,
argue
go
the
ahead.
point that you just told me that it's not valid. Me personally, okay. Now you're not a deadbeat, right?
Correct.
Okay. Now, I think that parenting is a largely general concept, but I, for the purposes of this engagement, I'm going to put it on a spectrum and I'm going to use time to measure it. Okay. Are we on the
Mm-hmm.
same page still?
Yeah.
Okay. So, with that said, because of the terms of your agreement, because of the terms of what the law has indicated, your parenting in a general sense happens mainly on weekends kind of thing situation ish,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Now, I think that kind of dictates how you schedule things, right? And because it dictates how you schedule things, it kind of dictates how you approach things. And so
Mm-hmm.
there you are, just because of what the system has, like, um I want to use very specific wording here, so I apologize for my pauses. What the system has not only required but like said in writing specifically, what the system has made the standard has become the standard. However, if the system had dictated a different standard, then the standard would be a different standard, right? So there's a balance, and the standard was dictated by the system, and therefore it was upheld all these years. Now, that's an example. Now, I'm saying that is one thing, and I'm using that, and I want to relate that to a fucked up situation, which is like, okay, look, I paid the money, so I am not showing up because the law said I paid the money. The law said I don't have the right to show up when I want to show up. The law said I got the right to pay the money when I pay the money. So that's how I do what I do. The law said I only have the right to show up at this time. So I lawfully can't be more than what, you know what I'm saying, what was dictated.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see how, because I know you just broke that down and said that that's not a thing. If a nigga was going to be a deadbeat, he was always going to be a deadbeat. And I said, I really want to say to you that I feel like the law not necessarily has made niggas deadbeat, but it encourages niggas to be more part time on it, or it encourages niggas to only commit what was required by law. You know,
Yeah. So a couple of things. A couple of things. One, it's two
bigame,
different
papi.
courts. That's two different courts. You were speaking about child support. Child support doesn't have to do with custody. Child support may get determined by custody, but it is not that they are two different courts.
They not both family court.
They're both family court, but it's two. So my child support case, me personally, my child support case is in Philadelphia. My custody case is out in the county.
Oh, that's just situational. But I hear you. Go ahead.
But I'm saying it's two different court. It's still family court, but it's two different courts. That's how it is in
No, it's
Philly.
two different courts because of your
No,
situation.
no,
That's
no,
why I
no.
said it's
It's
situational.
that's what I'm clarifying for you. When I had two different cases in Philly. Once again, one is child support, one is custody. That's two different courts, two different judges, two different cases,
Oh, two
two
different
different dockets.
cases. Okay, okay. When you say two different courts, it makes me think that it's two different court systems, right? But I
Custody,
got you.
because
Two different,
custody and child support is like it,
different
it's
dates,
different.
different
It's not
battles.
just dates. Like it's going to be two different judges. That's literally two
No,
different
I get
courtrooms.
you. It's
Two
two
different.
different. Yeah, but it's two. That don't mean it's two different courts, though. It just means it's two different cases.
I guess that's semantics. That's not
No, it ain't.
important. It
Where does it matter?
really is.
No. Could those two different cases occur in the same building?
Yeah,
All right. Well, it's two different cases. It's the same court.
it could also occur in different ones. I'm saying
Okay.
it's not the same court. That's what I'm saying. It's they'll give you child support on one floor and give custody on a different floor. It's literally different.
So
I
it's
know it
different.
because I lived it. It's different. It's two different
Okay. Okay.
things.
All right. All right. It's different courts. I got you. I can't. I didn't live it. It's different courts. All right.
So um
But either way, so you were saying that like it doesn't. You were saying that the law can't dictate necessarily like how
no, I'm saying
president
it's two different things.
or resilient a
Um
father wants to be.
so the first thing I was pointing out is two different things. Um Once custody court is finished, they can dictate how much um you owe in child support based on time of custody, which is now we're getting into that murky water that you were discussing. It's murky water because a lot of people get fucked over in child support court based off of what the custody is. So, like, if they're only allotted weekend time, or if if it's shared time, you get a week, I get a week. All of that gets reflected in the child support case. So the loser of the custody normally has to cough up child support, right? And when you have to cough up child support, you got to make up. You use that time that you have to make the money to pay the child support, and then a lot of people do grow resentment to child support based on being overcharged, not having time to see their kids, not having equal rights with their kids. It's a lot of different smaller things that'll make people grow that resentment. How you act on that resentment is up to you. But I'm not saying it's not justified or like the feeling is wrong. But if you're going to be in your child life, whether you could take them out and do some of the grandest things, or if you just walking them to the park and walk around the park with them, if you're going to be there, you're going to be there. Whether it's difficult for you or whether it's easy for you. Um, so that's the main thing I'm getting at. Um, Once you grow that resentment, I completely understand how it can be more difficult. Um, and I'm not trying to judge people on that because I can understand where they come from with it. But go be there for your kid. If you have the ability to, go be there for your kid. Oh, that's the long laugh. The crazy part, he only pressed it once. He ain't even like press it again. Maybe shit one long ass laugh.
When that joke gonna stop?
No, there you go.
Okay. Uh, yo, I was okay. Okay. Everything you just said, bro. I want to give it an applause, but I pressed the wrong button, and I don't want to press no buttons no more. but that was what it was. It was supposed to be an applause. But the thing is, I was laughing. I was actually privately laughing, and I guess the Lord did that, right? Because I was laughing because this was literally my first topic on properly rated. And we just
Hmm.
went in for like 8 minutes off of child support. And like niggas was like, yeah, so the appellate process. Yeah,
Cause it's real. It's real. I
I
know
appreciate
some.
that.
I know a dad who won custody, so he's the one who would be receiving child support and stuff like that.
I know a dad who took his girl to court for each of these things, and he was not only humble and merciful, but he was actually logical in his approach. So, you know what he got? He got equal rights, he got split holidays, and nobody's on any child support because they're both parenting the child equally.
Hmm.
Shout out to
Yeah,
my nigga.
shared custody.
Your
Yeah,
nigga too.
yeah, yeah.
All right. You got another one? You got another one?
Um, nah.
Um, color changing LED lights.
Overrated.
Why?
Unless you put them on something cool, it's just
Like a poppy store?
like a car.
I think LED lights on a car are absolutely overrated at times.
That's why I gotta
But you
be
know
something
what?
cool.
You've been have you seen the Tesla? Like they got this ring around them on the inside. Everything is just black, and then they got this like green ring all the way around it.
I
That
haven't
shit's cool.
noticed it. That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
like it's all subjective. Like,
We talking about properly rated, and you
yeah,
gonna give
it's
me
all
that it's all
subjective because
subjective. You could do
I
that
mean,
with
bringing up
any
the
one of
nice
these.
lights in the Tesla and comparing it to poppy store lights, it's like, yeah, poppy
I,
store lights ain't going to
that
get it
was
done,
easy
but
though.
the Tesla lights
I
is,
just gave.
is
I didn't compare them. I gave you two examples that stand out to me. Why I think they're special. Poppy
Candy
stores and
said it
Teslas.
lights the bedroom though. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, yeah. It make it
as they
sexy
respond to
quick.
the sounds like the ones that and change color and shit like that, those are properly rated.
Oh, but that's the
But if
thing.
they
If you want
just
it to be purple, if you want it to be pink, if you want it to be red, like that joint to set a mood. And then
uh
if the birds is playing, you can make it green.
well, for me, I just like darkness, everybody, darkness.
Yeah, you
I
like
don't
to
like
bring
them.
dark.
And if you call me when I'm not on stream, it's pitch black in my room. It
Oh
don't
yeah.
matter what time of day it is.
Um, let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in.
I'm about to go
Let
pay
the
this water bill
sun
again. The Gatorade
shine.
running through me.
Yeah, it's got electrolytes.
Hell yeah. Be right back.
So I want to take this moment to shout out the fact that we are on Spotify. It's some older episodes on there right now. What I actually have to do specifically is I have to take the episodes off of this platform that we're using at the moment, and I have to upload them to there. There's like an FTP process that it took like 10 minutes, but I was playing with it before the episode started, so I'm pretty sure I got that John figured out. You know, I was playing with it, so yeah. Because me personally, I'm a Spotify user, man. I've been on Spotify all crazy, and you know what? One thing about it is, I need all of the YouTube people. I'm about to really start talking right now. So forgive me. Matter of fact, don't even forgive me. Let me live. I need all the YouTube creators, all the YouTube creators. I need all of them to go to Spotify because one, Spotify's got video now, right? And it's clean and like it ain't no question about how the quality is. It's always top quality. Like it's crazy. I ain't watched a bad video on Spotify yet. Secondly, the ad experience, oh my God. I can watch a video all the way through on Spotify and go to sleep and wake up and it'll still be playing things from that same artist or that same creator's playlist, which is dope. If I play something on YouTube, now, you know what's crazy? Maybe it's just the fact that I'm paying for Spotify and I'm not paying for YouTube, but whatever. If I watch something on YouTube and I go to sleep, I will wake up to some nigga talking about fucking turmeric for an hour and a half, having like four people he interviewing. They giving like this whole big spiel about how they got the best turmeric to sell me, and all I got to do is just like start digging up my roots and figuring out where I truly come from. Like it really fucking fucks with me how many times I have woken up in the middle of the night to a YouTube ad telling me about some really irrelevant shit that has nothing to do with what I was watching, and all I got to do is just go and click skip. But the thing is, I'm not conscious and I'm not present enough to click skip. So therefore, I'm watching an hour and a half fucking movie about a product rather than what I tried to watch when I started this journey out. And then if I do come back to the screen and I go ahead and click skip, bam. You know what I did? I bought myself maybe 10, 12 minutes before the next time they're going to give me another fucking movie. Maybe three movies on some real shit. Because if I don't hit skip, bro, they not going to stop. They not going to stop. It'll never come back to the shit that I was watching. So anyway, all my
Do these
favorite
ads
creators,
invade your dreams?
all my favorite creators, you guys, you just need to go to Spotify because you can play consistently all the way through, and everybody can consume it the way it was meant to be consumed. Do the ads invade my dreams? No, I don't necessarily dream, to be honest with you. Um, I wake up in the middle of the night and I deal with life, and then I try my best to go back to sleep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. Cool.
When I dreamt a bunch, there was a time when I wasn't smoking, and I dreamt a whole lot, and that shit was intense. I felt like I didn't get any rest. I felt like I was going to sleep and living like a whole alternate life that was draining, and I would wake up and have to like figure out what it was all meaning to me, and like going over and parsing that shit with my best friends. And then by the time we figure out what that shit meant to me, it's almost time to go to sleep again. And I'm like, you know what? I don't need this. I really don't.
I see.
Do you
I
you ever had
see.
a premonition, or have you ever had dreams that like have messages? Because in my opinion, every dream that I've ever had has had like a crazy deep message. Has had something like to expose.
Nah, that's not. It's not my. That's not me.
Nah.
Uh.
Yeah.
No
So
sir.
I'm
No
good on
sir.
dreams. Honestly, I don't need them. I mean, maybe I do need them, but shit, I don't want them.
Word.
Properly rated.
Fingernail clippers.
Underrated, obviously.
Say underrated.
Hmm.
Okay. Why you feel they underrated?
I feel like most hygiene tools are underrated
Mm, I feel like
because
they're
it's like you don't know how much
overrated.
you need it until you need it. Like I move a lot, so like I'll be having these things and then I won't. Like you know what I mean? It'll be like, yeah, I've always had a nail clipper up until the day that I didn't, and then I had to go to work, and I was like, where the fuck is my nail clipper? And I'm like, fuck, how am I gonna get through life without a fucking nail clipper? I can't put my hands nowhere near my hair because I'm gonna rip out half of my hair. Um, a whole bunch of different scenarios. I work with my hands, so if my nails are long, then they run the risk of getting bent the wrong way and getting ripped out of my motherfucking bed.
Yeah.
So yeah, you never realize how important things are until you really like need them. So yeah, nail clippers are to me underrated. Just like combs, just like fucking cotton balls and shit, just like Q-tips. You ever went to the store and had to buy a Q-tip? You ever stood in line because you really needed a fucking Q-tip?
Nah.
Yeah.
I
See,
think
you
like
ain't
not because I really had to. I just always make sure I keep some around.
right. That's what I mean. You never been without. That's how important they are.
Yeah, that's
Um,
why I would say they're properly rated.
yeah, maybe.
Prop, properly rated to a point. I have multiple of these. This is just the one I have at my desk area.
Or yeah, no, I need. I definitely need a new one. I got as I already mentioned. I just moved recently, so I got like a little John that is fine. It works, but like
You talking
if
about the
shit get out of
travel,
hand,
the travel baby?
yeah, the keychain boy. But if shit get
Oh
out of
yeah,
hand, yeah, I can't depend on that John if shit get out of hand.
yeah. I feel that. Definitely
But
feel that.
how you feel about Hawaiian shirts? Properly
Overrated.
rated? Really?
Overrated. I don't like the color patterns. Um, I feel like they're just doing the most. It's a a big attention grab, and then like most people who get into the who have them on, they just want attention, and it's just like you're not doing anything worth the attention. It's just a loud shirt, so I don't like them. Overrated.
Damn. Jazzo's turning over in his grave right now.
Yeah, I'm a Jay Z fan, not a Jazzo fan. How you
Oh, I
feel
got one
about them?
for you. Oh, what, Hawaiian shirts?
Yeah,
I don't think I own any, so that might tell a story.
exactly. And real
I
quick, a
do have
comment
that
we
one shirt
missed.
with the pink flamingos. That's like a pattern, but that's not a Hawaiian shirt, I don't think.
Remember. But real quick in the comments, Candy says she's a dream witch, so it happens all the time with those dreams. Something we skipped
Oh, she
over.
has the she has yeah, that's fire. Honestly, I feel like anybody who takes the time to look at what their dreams are and what they mean,
Hmm.
they'll realize that there's a significant message there for them if they dig. But
Absolutely.
you know,
I
me,
don't dream
I
nearly
ain't got time
enough.
for that. Time for that. Time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Time for that.
You know, they put the different voices on it and everything. The different octaves and whatnot. I'm like they really made a party song out of this lady going through trauma. Shout out to Sweet Brown.
Oh man. All right. Eminem.
Eminem is properly rated. He's humble on his own accord, but he is a vicious lyricist.
He's
And
humble.
then he, huh?
He calls himself a rap god. He thinks he's the best ever that ever did it.
Yeah. Well, he also put some rappers before him.
That was
So
earlier on.
okay, I mean it's still on wax. It still is what it is. And he only said, "I think I'm a rap guy." He didn't say I am. He said, "I think."
I don't know the lyrics to Rap God, but I do know the lyrics to the song that you have with the list. Um, that song was "Till I Collapse,"
Yeah.
and he said Reggie, Jay Z, Reggie
Tupac
was
and
Redman.
Biggie.
Reggie's Redman. So he started
Mm.
off with Redman. So I automatically don't really believe him. I think he's trolling. Redman, Jay Z, Tupac, and Biggie. Go ahead.
Andre from Outkast, Jada, Corrupt, Nas, and then me.
Reggie, Jay Z, Tupac, Biggie, Andre from Outkast, Jada, Corrupt, Nas. So he's number 9 all time in his book.
Yeah, on his own list.
He's number 9. You think that's humble?
Yeah, considering the impact that he's had, the way that he actually puts his lyrics together.
You think he better
Uh,
than Corrupt?
yeah,
Hmm. You know where Corrupt from?
Candy said humble as fuck.
You know where Corrupt from?
No,
You know who Corrupt is?
yeah, because I had to look up who Eminem was talking about.
Corrupt from Philly.
Okay.
Reggie's from Jersey. Jay Z's from New York. Andre is from Atlanta. Jada's from New York. Nas is
Hmm.
from New York. Did I miss anybody? All right.
Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah. Biggie's from New York. Tupac's from Baltimore. Okay.
Right, right.
Uh, I'm just analyzing the list, I guess.
Oh,
Don't got no
I,
Detroit niggas up there. Say again.
uh,
Go ahead.
I thought it was like a direction that that it was in.
No, 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 no. I wasn't as planned out with that one. I was really literally just thinking about him and his influence and how many like the ratio, right? Like a couple of West Coast boys, like Corrupt is West Coast ish, right? But he from Philly. Um and then Tupac is not West Coast either. He's West Coast ish, but he's from Baltimore, which is weird.
Hmm.
Then you got like three New York niggas straight up. You got an Atlanta guy, you got a Jersey guy, and then yeah. So it's a whole lot of East Coast rap, really. It's really super East Coast rap. Nobody from Chicago, nobody from Texas, nobody from LA proper. That's what I was thinking about. There's no point to be made. I'm just analyzing slowly
Yeah.
too. I'm not AI.
So yeah, I believe properly rated. He's humble. He put his niggas on. Um, yeah, like he's definitely he one of the ones.
How many niggas can you name from D12?
We got Swifty, Bizarre, Proof, let's see, three, Canaver, two more.
Well, I'm gonna make it easy for you. M's one, right?
Yeah,
So you only got one more.
yeah. I always like I know that, but I don't be thinking about it.
They all got two names too, so that should make it easy for you too.
Swifty,
You said
Bizarre,
Swifty, Conniver. Who else?
Bizarre, and
Bizarre,
Proof.
Proof, M, Deshaun.
That's why I can't remember that one. The regular ass name.
No, no, it's con artists,
Oh God.
but they all got two
Oh
names.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. There we go.
Con artists. This is Deshaun Murray, I think, some shit like that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, just like Swifty McVeigh, and like
Yeah.
yeah. Yo, I'm impressed. I didn't think you'd be able to do that shit on some real shit. I was like,
Bro called me a fake fan of my face.
well, no. So the reason I brought that up was because, well, I didn't think you was a fan in the first place. I never accused you of being a D12 fan, right? I never was like,
Uh-huh.
oh, he knows who those guys are, right? I just assumed you didn't know. And the fact that you tried it and then kind of achieved it, that's cool. I appreciate that. But no, I counted you out way before we even started the game. Um, but the only reason I brought that shit up, dead ass, is because 50. I was watching a 50 interview recently, and I don't know why. I be watching the weirdest things sometimes, but I was watching 50 talking about. He was like, "Yeah, this is. I'm gonna do my 50 impression." He's like, "Yeah, like tell me one reason why you can't name every person in D12. Can you name everyone in D12? No, no, no. You can't. Can you name everyone in the Saint Lunatics? No. You know why? Because those artists were forced to make multiple albums before they were allowed to have their group come out. But me, I revolutionized it. I had my group come out with me immediately. So you can name everybody in my group. Who's in my group? Name my group members.
Interesting. That's interesting. It's an
I can't
interesting
name too
point of
many
view.
Saint Lunatics, and I bought the album. I fucking
Yeah, no, I know
purchased
I
that
can't
album,
name any
bro.
Saint Lunatics.
All right, so now Murphy Lee,
First of all, I don't even know
Keywan,
how many it is. Kiwan was one of
Keywan,
them.
Keywan.
Yeah,
All right, and then Nelly. I got four, nigga. I don't. I know it's one I'm missing. I know it's at least one or two I'm missing, but I got a couple. I did a couple. Slow down. He ain't even had drop. He ain't even drop bars. He was just a dancer. He wore the
yeah,
mask.
for
You know
real.
what
Like
I'm
he wasn't even on Air Force Ones.
saying?
That was their group song.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
boy.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? That was Keywan, but I don't know the rest of them niggas. Like Murphy could spit. Murphy Lee could spit. Remember what the hook gonna
Yo,
be? Murphy
yeah,
could
we
spit.
don't need no
Murphy
hook
was
on this
like
beat.
Jewels. He was poised to be like. Matter of fact, I think Murphy Lee did a song with Jewels. Now that I think about it,
I wouldn't
shit
be
was probably
surprised.
fire. That shit was probably fire.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Shit was called I Can't Feel My J's. They had
Hmm.
an Air Force One song.
Mm-hmm.
They did that. Yeah, they did that.
And the
So
song
yeah,
was a hit.
50. So yeah, tell me how you feel about 50's point that he was making. You said it's
Hold on.
interesting.
Candy said I can barely name members of G Unit. I don't think the point was made.
Oh, I can name all the G
So
Unit members, and so can Maine. Sorry, so
so
can
the
practice needed.
the thing about G Unit, it wasn't a long list of names.
No, it was only three proper, and then there was an extension of two. But we can name them all. So we can name
I
five
may not
people.
be able to name them all. I know we got Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo.
That's the group, and now the extension of two.
That extension got me cooked.
The extension. You can't remember the game.
Okay, the game.
You can't remember Young Buck.
Yeah, yeah, I can. All right, you're
All
right. My
right then.
fault.
You. That's everybody. That's the
Yeah,
entire
all
G
right.
unit.
Okay. Yeah, no, this
Now, there was a
you
time when they
calling on
started
the
signing
extension
random
threw
niggas.
me off.
Well, I mean, if you,
I feel
I'm
like Young
sorry, I
Buck was in
apologize.
the
He wasn't.
original set. The only
He was
afterthought
in a.
was
He
the
was on a
game.
label. He wasn't in the group.
Okay.
G Unit was just Yayo, Banks, and 50, but then they started the label. So remember, they signed niggas like Mob Deep. Like they signed a couple niggas. You remember?
Yeah, but them niggas like they shot niggas who I guess was leaving wherever they was at. So like I don't know, it's not the same. It wasn't like it wasn't talent that wasn't unheard of. It was just people
Obi
migrating.
Trice, real name, no gimmick. Like no,
Do
so I'm
do
trying to think
do.
of like. Yeah, no. Anyway, nah, so like 50 in them, they didn't have like young talent coming up for the most part. They had like their established force. They went and signed Young Buck, who actually was like moving around the South already before them, but
Hmm.
they went and signed Young Buck. And then the game, that was their young artist that came up under them kind of situation. But then he went and did game things, you know? So that
Yeah,
was kind of where that died. But they were also like legacy of, the best that ever did it, which is Dre, because Dre went and signed M, then he went and signed 50, then he went and signed Kendrick, and then all of those things had coalesced,
yeah,
and then they never fell. Like none of them shits ever lost. They never caught no L's. So he's that's why he's a billionaire. Him and Jimmy Iovine.
absolutely.
Um, okay. Damn, how did we get there? Fuck. This properly rated shit is fire. Might be one of the best shits I ever came out with. Shit, nigga. All right. Yeah, I don't even remember. Like, what made us bring up
No.
50 and G Unit and all of that shit?
Um, hold on.
Oh, I asked you to
I,
name niggas from D12, and
okay,
then it
yeah,
was Saint
randomly.
Lunatics, and then yeah. No, I asked you. It wasn't random. It was because 50 said you can't
Oh,
name
you
him until.
no. It's we started with back on the properly rated with Eminem. Candy just reminded us. We started with you asked about Eminem.
Thank you, Candy. Okay, is Eminem properly rated? Hey, Candy, you got one for us since she's still here.
Yeah, if you want us to properly rate or
Yeah,
overrate,
you want us?
underrate,
Yeah.
when our opinion on it. Also, fancy while we waiting, we need your opinion on Eminem properly over under.
This nigga said, "Can I do it? You gonna allow me to do it?"
Yeah, yeah, you got the floor.
He said, "My pen and paper cause a chain reaction. To get the brain reaction, this is Zaniac, the maniac in action. You mainly lack attraction." Like he said, let me see. He said that ruins you mentally. That ruins you mentally. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. But either way, the nigga, he even if I cut off 2/3 of his career, he's still one of the best that ever did it.
Yeah, absolutely. S tier artist.
Yeah.
Callback from season one.
I was actually about to do that earlier. I was like, that was in my notes. I was like, should we reintroduce the tier list? But that's like, that's one of the big guns. That's back in the, you know what I'm saying? That's way back in the book.
Yeah,
That won't
yeah.
necessarily need to do that.
Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. All right. So what else? What else? Blah 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 blah. Gears of War.
Proper.
You said properly rated?
Is that what Candy came up with?
No. Candy
Um,
might be
I,
dealing with some work stuff. So
I think Gears of War is properly rated.
okay.
The reason is because it's an amazing franchise. It's right up there with Halo. It carried an entire console. It's still coming and hitting niggas in the face, and niggas is still
He
reacting
don't
to it.
care what he say.
Um, he said, "Give it to me, Swiss. I want you to hit me in the chest with it." That's what Baby said. Uh, some call him Daddy. Uh, but yeah, like I think that as far as games go of the last like 30 years, I think Gears of War is one of them ones that actually might be underrated, cuzzo.
There we go.
Damn.
There we go.
Damn. I think that joint might be actually underrated, cuzzo. How you feel?
Yeah.
How you feel? How you
Underrated.
feel?
Absolutely underrated.
Yeah.
Like, because it lit like all of the things that you said it did. I mean, granted, we
You just
finally
don't
get another
realize
gear.
everything I just said though. Like I had to really like I didn't realize
Exactly.
everything I just said until I just said it. Like
Like unique guns. We still ain't got a Gears of War movie, which is crazy because we got people who literally look like Gears of War characters
yeah, we
walking
got
this earth.
Batista and The Rock. We could put both of them niggas in that joint.
Terry Crews would
And
be
Idris
perfect.
Elba. And Idris Elba. He got a shape. He
Um,
got a shape head. No, he
what
got
the
a
hell?
shape head. He
Channing
got a
Tatum would
Gears of
be a
War shape
great
head.
bear. Like, oh man,
Oh
it's
yeah.
yeah. So
Pause all that shape head shit.
there's and it has an amazing story. Not for nothing, across
I
all
cried.
the games,
I ain't gonna lie.
across
I was
all the
with you
games.
on stream, and the nigga died, and I was mad, and I was like, "Oh fuck, this is
Yeah, like
crazy."
the shit hurt. This
Like,
shit
my voice
hurt.
cracked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah,
So
it's a crazy
it's
story.
completely
It's a
underrated in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go, bro. High five online, bro. Fuck, like fucking on. Yeah, bro. Like online high five. Fuck, bro. That's a good show.
Yeah.
That's a good show. And then
Yeah.
you get to, like, I played it. You know, I get to
Mm-hmm.
kill niggas. I got to hold you down. And every time you died, I was disappointed. And every time I died, I was even more disappointed. And like
Mm-hmm.
those experiences, bro, that shit's priceless. Like that was before, you know what's crazy? That was actually pre capturing combos right there. I got a chance to look at the playlist today and I was like, oh shit, this what we got? This what we got? What the rest of
Yeah,
this
that was
shit?
what we on Wednesdays.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was good. That was good work. We
Yeah.
got lore now. You know that, right? We legendary a
Hell
little
yeah.
bit.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
We ain't gonna do nothing but get better though. But anyway, yeah. You're right. Gears of War, that was a good
Low
one.
key, depending on how our schedules, we might have to bring a little bit of what we on Wednesdays back. Cause like
Well, no,
I don't think we finished Gears of War 5. And it's another
well,
one
no, we
that's
did
about to
not.
come
We
out.
definitely didn't. But
I know I didn't.
Tone asked me. He was like, "Yeah, what y'all be doing on the joint? Y'all be when y'all be streaming, y'all be playing games and shit." And I was like, "No, it's just a pod. We just be talking and shit." But like, two things. One thing is, we could absolutely stream. We just have to make a point of giving a fuck. And then the other point, and I'm not talking about sitting here actually trying to pod while we stream. Sorry, trying to pod while we game. I mean, game. Uh, but more so, I think it'll be entertaining enough for us to game. But then the second part of that is, I think we should really share more content because remember, I was like, yeah, let's do a couple experiments. We could share way more content than we share. You know what I mean? I actually gave you a couple
Mm.
of Discord links of things that we could be reacting to. I sent you about four of them
Yeah, I
before
saw.
we
And
started.
when I went to open them, it acted like I never signed into capturing Convos Twitter. And that's the only reason why I didn't bring them up. But I saw them when they came in, and then I checked them when I got home.
Okay. So yeah, all right. So there's the whole Twitter sign and thing. Well, either way, that's like a barrier for you. I got it. But we can share way more shit than we've been sharing. Like as far as like the reacting rule, we can get away with a little bit more than we've been using it. So I suggest that we use it more. Um
I'm down for that.
okay. All right, properly rated.
Um, the other thing that I don't know how to get us to both share screens on here, let alone I haven't seen it address my capture card. So I'm not sure if StreamYard is friendly like that. That might be an OBS thing. That's the only reason why I was considering moving it away from
You
this
mean friendly like
specifically.
gay?
Huh?
You mean friendly like gay?
Um, no.
How'd you mean it?
Trying to confuse me.
No, I'm not.
um, I mean, as far as its compatibility with the capture card, I haven't seen it actually recognize the capture card, which is always connected. So like when I'm hitting share screen and stuff, I can invite a guest image file. Let's see, video file. Nope. Oh, I could upload old gameplay.
I got one
And I
for you.
think we gotta go a tier up for the added camera. It said um, slides and PDFs, and that's like, yeah, that's it. Share screen.
No, we don't gotta
Maybe
go a
if
tier up to add a camera. We can add a camera. If you had two cameras, you could add it.
mm-mm. It
You
gave
got
me a
two
pop
cameras.
up. It gave me a pop up.
Really?
Yeah.
So if we was three niggas and we had three cameras for three niggas, we wouldn't be able to do that, y'all? Or is it just you
We
trying to
probably could
add
do.
two cameras on your own?
I
Because
think it's
our like
me.
we could share
I
a
think it's me
screen.
on my own.
Yeah, because like remember we could share a screen, so there's a way around that. You could literally set up your other camera to
That's
project to
how
your
that's how I was
screen, and
doing
then you
it.
could share that screen. You could
So I
share
can
that
share
screen, and that could
screen
be a
in
third angle.
general. So it's this. I can do a
Yeah,
window
but you
and
can also
entire
share
screen.
that camera angle too. You just gotta have an app
M-
that's like projecting it.
Maybe like probably if I did it
No,
like
that's
through
true.
Discord or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it would have to be a
Yeah,
third party app that's gonna project it, but you can do it because you can share the third angle. Like, but you just need a go between.
yeah, yeah.
They just
All of
being
that.
gay about it. They just being gay about it. It's cool though. They
Yeah.
try and get their money. It is what it is.
'Cause I wonder. Well, it wouldn't be as fun, but I probably could do it via share my screen with OBS.
Okay. Guess what? Listeners don't give a fuck about these technical issues. Let's get back to properly rated. Is that a Jordan jersey in the background of you
Yes, it is.
kissing on your left cheek?
Yeah. Is it left?
Okay.
It's left.
Yeah, that's cute.
It's been there for weeks.
Nah, no, I've been noticing it for a while now. You, when the last time you wore it?
Last summer. I don't think I wore it this summer. I think last summer.
You wearing it every day on the stream. You know that,
Yeah. Yeah. I've been
right?
waiting. I've been waiting for this moment because I'm going to switch it. I'm going to switch it. So I've been waiting for this moment. Now I got to go
Yeah.
dig up one of the
I
other
like I've
ones.
literally never seen you wear a fucking Jordan jersey.
Yeah.
All
Also,
right,
not
so
for nothing, I've been fat for a long time, so it wasn't fitting right.
do it fit right now?
It fits a lot better now, but it's still like not ideal. What time is it?
231.
Not quite, but yeah. We don't even gotta know what I'm saying. I do kind of want to round out these last 8 minutes.
What you mean? Man, you be giving up too much, man. Where you going? Where you gotta go?
Work?
You gotta leave right now?
No, not right
Oh
now. I
yeah, it's
was
Thursday. I thought it was Wednesday. My bad.
and yeah, that's yesterday. But that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I do wanna power through these last 8 minutes. So I need Candy said Marvel movies, which is so broad. I feel like you're not being fair. You're not
Be
being
smart. Don't be a retard.
deliberate. Huh?
No. No, I think she's being fair. I think they're fucking overrated. Every single one of them. I think the whole franchise is overrated.
That is that is malarkey. You lacrosse
No, it's
shirt
not.
wearing person. It's malarkey. Um
No,
I
it's not.
think it depends on the movie to be honest. I think the movies are great and the shows are overrated. The shows live off the hype of the movies, but the movies always do numbers in the
The
box
movies
office,
live
and a
off the
lot of
hype of
them
the magazines that came out before you and I were born. So it's all overrated.
to some degree. But I don't feel like I feel like the movies are holding their own. I feel like they are for
They
the most
killed the
part
Black
properly
Panther.
rated.
They killed the Black Panther. It's all overrated.
They just hired a new one, bro.
Yeah, I know, but they killed the first one. And it's all overrated.
I mean, I don't know what to say. That's not the perspective I'm coming from.
How
Perspective
many
I'm coming
movies did they
from
drop
is
over the last 8 years? How many movies did they drop over the last 8 years?
I
Matter of
didn't
fact,
open this
I
browser
actually
at
want to
all this
go.
entire stream.
I want to go 10 years. I want to go 10 years.
Many are
Uh, down.
it's a lot.
Elegant.
No, it's a lot.
Elegant. You know the French can't be bothered with the final letters of a word. Elegant.
24, according to this Google AI.
24 films in the last 10 years. 24 films, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
24 films, brother. Do you understand how much impact 24 films in a 10-year span should probably have? Well, let's break it down. That's 2.4 movies per year. So about 3 movies a year on average. Nah, about two. 2 to 3.
Mm-hmm.
So they dropping 2 to 3 movies per year on average, nonstop. There should be some type of I would say not only residual effect, but it should be actually a trajectory that grows. So like realistically, the biggest and baddest of them all should still be on its way, right? 24 films. Now, think about what your favorite films were. We were talking about films just recently. We talked about some of the most influential films that you had during your childhood, right? Now, if you
Mm-hmm.
think if like those studios or if those creators had an opportunity to create 24 versions, not versions, 24 contiguous sequences taking place in the exact same universe that you've come to know and love. And if you really, if we're gonna go at it, 24 shots, 24 shots in a game, 24 shots at the hoop in a game. If they had that, do you know how good? Let's just go back to my movie. Do you know how good Wayne's World would be if they had 24 of them? Do you know how fucking influential that shit would be? I don't know if it would be the best thing in the world, but you know what it would be? It would take over a whole generation. You know, if Beetlejuice did 24 movies, they would take over a whole generation. Um, I'm pretty sure. What was my other one? Back to the Future or Five Heartbeats? If Back to the Future did 24 Back to the Futures, you know where they would be by now? Like the shit would be out of control, bro. RoboCop, they did 24 RoboCops. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Marvel's selling us short. I ain't even gonna lie, dog. Like, I feel like they not doing enough for 24 fucking movies to have dropped. Okay, that's my opinion. Where you at?
But
Thanks,
once
Candy.
again, I feel like
This was a good
is
one.
uh, the question is too broad because 24
What do you
feature
mean?
films a year.
The question is
Do you want the
properly
answer or
rated.
no?
No, I do want
It-
the answer, but you say it's
all
too
right,
broad. The,
but
the question
yeah.
remains
Well, if
properly
you
rated
listen, I
over
could
or
tell
under.
you. You got to let me get the thing out. Otherwise, we keep bottlenecking right here.
The
So
question is simple.
the
It's either properly
question
rated over or under.
the question is too broad because you're the way you just analyze 24 films. That's it's 24 different films. I don't know how many of them are Spider-Man. We don't know how many of them is X-Men. We don't know how many of them is Avengers. They're Yeah, they might technically be in the same world, but it's not the same film. So it's not going to create the fandom that you just spoke of. If we had 24 films of just Wayne's World, of course that would be different, but we're talking about 24 films of different things like Guardians of the Galaxy. We got Thor, Loki. Like some of these heroes are getting individual movies. Some of these heroes are it's their first time actually getting any if we got 24 movies of Blade, Blade would be amazing, but they don't even want to do Blade. They ain't run back and do Blade. But it's 24 movies of what? Right?
Didn't we
So
get
it's
like
like,
3 blades?
huh?
Didn't we get 3 blades? Or only two?
I think it was two, but another one was supposed to come out, but
Yeah, I don't think
something
it came
happened
out.
where it
I
didn't.
think it was a sexual thing.
Uh, from the way the actors were reacting, it was a racial thing. Basically the black actors said if they wanted to put Blade out, they would have.
He
Because
went. Remember, he went to jail for SA around that same time when the movie was supposed to
I
drop.
think I don't know if we're talking about the same actor because I can't remember the actor's name,
We're talking
but
about WS.
huh?
We're talking about Nino Brown. Oh
No,
no,
I'm not. No, I'm not.
I'm sorry. He went to jail for tax evasion. We're talking about Blade.
Yeah, there's a whole. I'm talking about a whole nother generation of it.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about one
Like
that he
I
was
said,
actually
saying Marvel is
slated to be
too
in.
broad. We're not even we're talking about one movie, but two different versions of it. That's what I'm saying. It's
Wait,
too broad.
Blade?
Yes, there's supposed to be another Blade with a completely different actor. That's what
Like
I'm saying. It's
contemporary? Like in this
too
generation?
broad. Huh?
I said contemporary in this generation.
I'm not sure. I just know there's supposed to be another Blade. There was supposed to be a modern Blade, a recent Blade, not based on Wesley Snipes.
Okay, I see. I
And
hadn't
and
known.
right, that's why I'm reiterating. Just saying Marvel films is too broad. It's a whole lot of things in the work. We could get another Spawn out of this or something like. There's it's too broad. If we were talking about a specific franchise under Marvel, we might could get more into whether it's properly rated or not. But Marvel as a
Actually, if
whole
you want to do that,
is,
I think Ant Man is underrated.
I feel like Ant-Man's probably overrated. I can't remember many of his big feats. He gets small and get big again. Um, from my understanding, that wouldn't even kill Thanos. I don't want to see that.
Well, for one, I love Jews, and for two, I love comedic relief.
Yeah, I don't know if we could say it that way. I don't know
What?
because they be canceling everything. It don't matter if you're right or wrong. Cancel.
Ah, the
Mentioning that
shots look
word.
high, bro. We gonna be okay, bro.
Anyway, but that further justifies the point I was saying. It's like if you don't know which movie or which part of Marvel you're talking about, 24 feature films could seem like, yeah, y'all just throwing money around.
That's what
But
it seemed like, bro. It seemed like mass. It seems like volume. It seems like quantity over quality by far.
no, but it's plenty of people like Spider-Man movies sell out every time. People dress up as Spider-Man, people dress up as Miles Morales. So if it was all Spider-Man films, it would have that exact feeling. But if we just looking at the list right here, some of it is Guardians of the Galaxy, some of it is Captain America. Like, people don't. There's people who don't
Captain
like
America
Captain
is straight up
America.
gay, bro. Like I'm
See,
gonna tell
like
you straight up.
you literally have that feeling. So that's just one of
No, but
24.
have you watched his fucking weak ass
That's not the
movies?
point I'm trying to make, though.
He's
I
a
don't care about
pussy.
Captain America.
I know,
Well,
because he's a pussy, and I don't either. I'm just letting you know why we don't care.
so that's why I'm saying it's not fair to grade Marvel over that when Black Panther does amazing. And Black Panther does amazing because of Ryan Coogler, because of the support he gets as a black director. That's not even Marvel support, but it's under the Marvel name, so it's like it's not fair to justify one way or the other on a broad um on the broad name of Marvel because it's so many smaller things.
Now you just triggered me in like three different directions. Fuck. Okay, Tyler Perry.
Ryan Coogler.
Yeah, Tyler Perry. Is he over, under, or fucking proper?
Oh, we moving on. Okay. Um,
No, you're not wrong. Okay, take a stance. Take a stance so I could support it.
take a stance on what
Marvel.
I said. Properly rated.
Okay, cool. I
Uh,
support that.
Yeah,
Now,
I normally try to
with
start
that
off
said,
with that.
Tyler Perry,
Tyler Perry is overrated. A lot of those Medea movies are actually fucking terrible, and people
they're
just
bad
keep
for
consuming the
us.
shit.
They're bad for people. They're they're like candy. Like in the moment, they will help you pass the time, but if you do that shit too often and too frequently over some months and years, you'll realize now your fucking head hurts and you fucking owe somebody money.
See, Candy, I couldn't even finish. Oh shit. Hey, bro, I gotta go to work, bro.
All right. I mean, it's these people who are actually losing out. I can actually just call you and continue this conversation, but it's these four fucks that can't enjoy the rest of your company.
Yeah. As always, y'all, I thank y'all for being. Oh, let me switch the camera. Thank y'all for being here. As always, like, follow, subscribe, share, share. One more time, I need you to share, share. Tell somebody about us, and you can catch us on all of our social medias. Capturing Convos. I'm your host, Practice Needed. I'm here with
I am un clown elegant.
the French
And
Fancy.
and as always, guys, let your first impression be your worst impression because it's only up from there.